With the work of scholars like George Kozarov and David Taylor, finally established that many Maya glyphs were to be read phonetically. For like old world writing dictates, this is a syllabic script. Work has only continued since then, and today about 80% of the most common glyphs have been deciphered. The pace of progress has increased as more and more scholars dedicate themselves to the endeavour. The breakthrough sometimes generates ancient decipherments. A major boost in the understanding of Maya history came when a team of scholars reconstructed the royal dynasty of Palenque. Identifying the names of the rulers, beginning with Patel the Great, sometimes referred to as the Alexander of the New World. Others worked out other references in the text, like rituals, dates, deities, and ancestors. The result being that an amazingly detailed chronicle of Palenque's history could be revealed. But more on that later. Another team, led by Linda Shell and David Stewart, uncovered some of the history of Copan. And in 2000, Simon Martin and Nikolai Group published a landmark book titled Chronicle of the Maya Kings and Queens, providing the dynastic history of no less than 11 major classic Maya kingdoms. A work Stevens and Catherwood could only have dreamt of. Today, vast amounts of information is known about the ancient Maya. Astonishing amounts. Perhaps more even than most 16th century Maya themselves. Not only is decipherment of Maya writing revealed the history of the ruling dynasties, but knowledge about their cosmology, religious beliefs, astronomical science, calendars, and rituals. But where did it all begin? Where did the Maya come from? In order to answer these questions, we must go back to the very beginnings of archaeology in the New World, and of Mesoamerican culture in the first place. One day in the late 1850s, the exact year is lost. A farm worker clearing out a field in southern Veracruz came upon something unusual in the ground. Amidst the rocks and roots, scattered in the scrub that had the end their way out, his face hid something tough and unexpected. Urged to continue his work, dig out what he and his boss suspected to be a large pile of concrete colonial period. To the man's greatest surprise, It wasn't long before a great, colossal eye stared back. Further digging revealed an entire, gigantic head. Crafted of volcanic stone, hidden in the ground for thousands of years. The discovery was the first in a series of immaculately carved Goliath heads to be found across decades. Thought to represent the kings or shamanic chiefs of a long deceased civilization. Some 2,500 years after their fall, the Olmecs would emerge. All was forgotten until that day. Even no discernible trace these heads exist at all. Not even their stories survive. The name itself, the Iguana people, is one given to the region's inhabitants by the Aztecs, speaking of their own trade links with the descendants of that once great society, separated by eons. For it was here, along Mexico's Gulf Coast, that some of the very first sedentary farming cultures in Mesoamerica flourished. And though the situation is now thought to have been much more complicated, the Olmecs are still regarded by many archaeologists as the best candidates for a Mesoamerican agriculture, from which all others, like the Maya, sprung. As centuries of study have shown, between around 1150 and 900 BC, the Olmecs came to prominence. With the construction of a low hilltop ceremonial centre, known today as San Lorenzo, surrounded by well-organised farmlands and sedentary settlements. By this time, the staple Mesoamerican agricultural package of maize, beans, and squash was already in full swing.
All of the same crop. All of the same crop, so it is named all the same crop that was found in the paperwork or the Awash River basin over there in Ethiopia. That goes back 5.6 million years.
I think getting people to sub my channel is pretty easy.
And also we talk about the African spring
Getting people to sub my channel, subscribe to my channel is pretty easy.
Off of regular information, you would also Wikipedia by itself, the terminology of mine that starts.
He come out, smell of his arm. He still stinks. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck you doing, I ain't doing. Go get some tea.
Okay. Wait, what's that just food I heard? So, wait, I want to find some food. Where was the food? I just asked them where the food.
side of Yellowstone was found at the Yellowstone, sitting on a soapstone surrounded by swamp. In the middle pre-Classic era, between 1000 and 500 BC, the Mesa Island became a large, complex settlement. But if you are a trader, just fundamental architecture, with just a few structures depicting elite individuals, religious symbols.
Guess what? When I was younger, I wanted to quit my YouTube channel, but I did not.
That's one of the factors. As time went on, these early societies began to interact with one another through trade and other relationships. Thus, no one culture influenced all the others. Instead, they each had their own innovations, which would then be adopted by their neighbours. The Olmecs most certainly were innovators of important practices as early as the 2nd millennium BC, including the erection of freestanding monuments dedicated to rulers, and perhaps also writing, though this is still a matter of debate. Though it's important to remember that other cultures contributed too. It is in these early days, at the end of the 2nd millennium BC, the very beginnings of a distinctly Maya style of art. Scholars which will persist for an astonishing length of time. First, developing into massive centres like Pathway, Elfricon, later, after the fall, to the classic sites. Finally, post-classic. The waxing and wasting over thousands of years.